Probably the most common question I get asked as a property manager is, what are rents doing right now? What are rents doing in my area? Now, property management, just like real estate, when it comes to rents, just like it comes to pricing a sale, is very, very local. In fact, it can be very much dependent on the neighborhood and even one side of the street you're on. So it's kind of hard to quantify the averages or the median rental prices for an accurate number to compare one of your rentals to. Nationally, I can say that rents are down slightly every month for the last 15 months, but that doesn't mean that's what's happening in your area or in mine. So in this video, I'm going to go over what the median rents are for different units in my area, which is Spokane, Washington. So we're going to go over Spokane and Spokane Valley. My name is Brian Johnson. I'm Senior Property Manager at Windermere Lease Source here in Spokane, the largest and best property management company in this area. If you have any questions or you want to talk about having your property managed, here is the contact information for me right here below. Feel free to call or text or send me an email. So here's an interesting little secret. We get most of our leads that we're advertising for rent from Zillow. Zillow, if you're doing a Zestimate on a house, is notoriously known for inaccurate information. But Zillow can aggregate rental data like no one else because almost all rental information offers go up on Zillow. That's really where the action is. Second, you're probably going to get a lot on realtor.com, apartments.com. Zillow has another sub-site. I can't remember what it's called. They get a lot of leads, and then we get them. And then next would be off of our website. But Zillow's got really good, accurate information because they know exactly what things are renting for, what asking prices are. So let's go ahead and look at the Zillow data in this area and see what rents are doing. Now, this right here is just the general Spokane area. The median rent in all of Spokane right now is $1,410. That's a $62 decrease month over month. And a year ago, right now, it was $40 more. So we've gone down $40 in the last year. There is 699 available rentals right here in Spokane. Now, looking at this graph right here, median rental price over time is where you can see, now a lot of this is seasonal. You're always going to get seasonal decreases coming into this time of year we're at right now. But this year, I think it's a little bit more. We've been seeing a bigger decrease, and rents just aren't necessarily always going up right now. Now, here is Spokane, Washington. 2-bedroom apartments are going for $1,313. That's the median rent. $16 less than last month. It's a $20 change from a year ago, and there's 215 2-bedroom apartments right now available in Spokane. Now, this is in Spokane, a 3-bedroom house is right now going for $1,995. That's the median price. Remember, median is the middle. It hasn't changed in the last month. And that's a $20 year-over-year change from a year ago, with 57 days right now to take to get a house rented in Spokane in Spokane for a 3-bedroom house. And there's 88 houses available for rent. That's a decent amount of properties, you guys, for a small area like this. Now, let's jump over to Spokane Valley. Averages, just the median rent across the board, all units, is $1,625. That's a $75 month-over-month change from the month before. And it's a $70 change from a year ago. And there are 182 total rentals available on Zillow for rent right now in Spokane Valley. Now, let's break this down just a little bit. This is going to be a 2-bedroom apartment, is $1,262 in Spokane Valley. That's a $2 increase from last month. It's the same. It's a $222 year-over-year change. Positively have gone up in Spokane Valley. I think this is an anomaly. If I was to dig deep into this data, I think one thing I'm going to find is there's been a lot of new construction going up in the valley, and those prices have gone up a lot with the demand that we've had. You see a lot of nice duplexes going in that are higher end. So that's just, you would think that the extra inventory would necessarily drop the prices, but that hasn't exactly happened. That there have been slight drops in prices across the board in the county because you have seen hundreds of units come on board. But right now, I think what you're seeing in the valley is just nicer properties that people are snatching up because it's not Spokane. Now, a 3-bedroom house in the valley right now is $2,150 as a median price. That's $25 more than last month. It's a $50 less than we were doing a year ago in the valley. 42 days right now to get that house rented in the valley, and there's 11 of them on Zillow. Now, if you want to compare markets, just a little bit of what's going on in Spokane, this right here, Spokane compared to Coeur d'Alene, our average of $1,410 compared to their average is $1,836. We are 23% less expensive than what you would get in Coeur d'Alene. Now, comparing us to Seattle, which is an interesting market, 33% less expensive than Seattle. Their median is at $2,100, though that's comparing apples to oranges. But I've seen rents I would call average or median rents in that area for comparable properties in comparable areas. I think you're going to see a much, much higher number. Seattle's a gigantic market with a lot of really low-end properties and even more, obviously, very high-end properties. Zillow, I know, tends to aggregate this data by pulling out luxury bias. So that's going to affect these averages right here. Now, this is something interesting right here on the U-Haul website. Where are people getting the most agitated, like moving inquiries? Where's the most activity of people moving in and out? Number one is Dallas, Texas. Number two is Charlotte, North Carolina. You can see right here. For us right here, we are number 24 in the nation for people on the move going in and out of this area. And I can attest to that. We have a lot of people moving into this area. Prices are stagnant right now on the sales. But generally speaking, I think we're going to be seeing some increases because we just don't have enough inventory. We're 30,000 houses short in the county, and we're issuing about 2,100 permits a year. It's just not enough. I know those permits aren't exactly an accurate number of residential units available for sale or rent, but that's approximately how much of a dent we're doing in that 30,000 shortage that we've got, which means prices are eventually just going to keep going up. You'll get relief when incomes catch up. Unfortunately, I don't see a wholesale crash in prices or rents, but what you're going to see over time, you'll see a softening of that rental market, which is what we're in right now. Some of my landlords, I'm recommending that we lower the prices, and then you're going to see people's incomes rise to catch up. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. If you want to reach out to me about property management needs, my contact information is also in the description below. Thanks, you guys.